I'm in the process of packing to go on a weekend girls trip with two of my very best friends up in the mountains of Utah. It's gonna be snowy and cold, and it's just gonna be so cozy. So funny enough, this is actually my first YouTube video. I have been feeling called to join YouTube, honestly, for years, and I just feel like now's the time. While I'm packing, I want to talk a little bit about my friends. So I had a period of my life when I genuinely had 0 friends. And I'm so serious. Like, it was my last year of high school, so my senior year of high school. I did not go out on the weekends. I didn't go to prom. I struggled for years after that to build genuine friendships. So I wanted to share in this video today some tips on how to make friends, but not only just making friends, how to build soul level friendships, like a soul level support system, because not a lot of people have that. I have the most incredible friends who always have my back. Like, they will play devil's advocate with me and push me, but then they will also be so gentle and loving and supportive. I'm going to be sharing a little bit about how I was able to find those soul level connections. While I'm putting on my socks, I thought I'd share my first tip, which is to align with your authentic path first. When it comes to making friends, it really does start with the self, as honestly everything does, right? I remember when I was first married, it was so easy to not make friends because I had my husband, I had my best friend with me all the time. Like, why do I need other friends? My husband used to travel for work a lot. So I remember there was a lot of time where I was home by myself. And I remember there was one weekend in particular where I just wished so badly that I had friends, and I didn't know how to make friends. I didn't even know what to do to make friends. I wasn't in school anymore, and so I just didn't even know where to start. When I say align with your authentic path, what I mean is follow your passions. Follow the things that you genuinely love. That's how I found my friends. First, I found my friends through leaving the house. In the past, I was so depressed, I seriously never left my sofa. How I made my friends was by signing up and going to yoga classes. I've made friends at my gym. I made a lot of friends through therapy. Seriously, and just putting myself out there, going to the event alone. My trauma-informed yoga teacher in the past would host book clubs, and I started going to the book clubs even though I never read the book, just because I wanted to be surrounded by other women who have similar interests as me. And it worked. Like, that's how I found my friends, was by prioritizing doing things that I have a passion for, doing things that I love, because I've been able to find other people who share that same authentic path. When you focus on following your true calling, it naturally connects you to the people who you're meant to spend your life with. When you're following your passions, when you're following what you believe to be your dharmic path, you will be given so many people from the universe who are meant to teach you or meant to learn from you. There are so many people out there waiting to be your friend. You have to put yourself out there first. So the main reason why we're going up to the cabin is to just like kickstart our new year. We're going to be primarily working through a manifestation course through the Manifestation Babe. And if you do not follow her, you so should. Throughout the weekend, I'm definitely going to be needing a notebook to take all the notes and a good quality pen. There is nothing worse than a bad pen, especially coming from an artist like myself. Then of course I'm going to be needing my laptop. So we're going to make sure that we pack these and everything that we need for our course and all of the work that I'm planning on doing this weekend. It's going to be fun. I'm going to get this all packed up, and we're going to make some stops along the way. Secure the goods. Un, deux, trois. I did it! You're kidding me! She's coming! Okay, so the second tip that I want to share on how to build a genuine support system is to create sacred spaces for connection. This was something that was so important for all three of us girls, was to get together at the beginning of the year. By prioritizing and creating like sacred spaces for us to get together, it offers so much more genuine connection. Like, I'm so grateful that Kinley has his family cabin and like this beautiful environment that we can come to, but we don't always have to go to a cabin. Usually we'll go to like coffee shops together or just hang out at somebody's house. But we prioritize creating a safe space for us to go to so that we can continually like be in each other's energies, because it always lifts us up. We're constantly prioritizing creating those sacred spaces.
What game? Rubik's Cube? I just learned to play it and I love it! Yes! No one will ever play with me! Harrison, I told guys, we have to play it! Did you get that all?
Yeah. Okay, so the third tip that I want to share is honoring each other's unique gifts.
My favorite Kinley gift is her third eye and her intuition.
I feel like I can better show up as my true self around you because I'm like, she'll see right through me even if I weren't, like if I wasn't authentic, you'd be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And because you have such a beautiful gift of intuition, like you were able to help me so much more through my friend breakup because I didn't see it. Do you remember when I got together with you and you were like, Tiff, this is what's happening? And I was like, no way. And even after I was like, I don't think it is. And then she like had like a knowing that this girl is gonna separate from me, and when it happened I was like, she was right. So it was almost like I was prepared and I was able to like handle it ahead of time.
Yeah.
Versus being truly in shock
Yeah.
when we had that friend breakup.
I feel like the momentum that I have would not be here if it wasn't for you two. Like, the energy of you two has propelled me forward, and I literally could not be where I am if it wasn't for you two. Like, absolutely not. Like,
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
Like, you need a support
true,
system
too, yeah.
to like truly be like, no, because I'm like, I see my potential, even if we didn't. I'm like, I do see my potential. I definitely have self-doubt, but like, I know I'm capable. And then you guys' voices are in the back of my head saying, yes, you are.
yeah.
Like, you are capable. And when I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, it's just like, just keep going and like just take action. And like, you guys' voices are like, okay, that's support. I'm like, you got this.
But that's only because I truly believe in like what you have to offer, and like that the world
Right back at you.
really does needs what you have, like, truly.
Right back at you, sister. When I first met you at Back Pocket Yoga, I was so drawn to you. I was like, I want to be her friend. Like, there was like something to
like
it. I can't put my name
there's like
on
an
it.
energy in you that's like, I know who I am.
You guys are so cute. I appreciate you guys saying these things.
Do you say chakra or chakra?
I said chakra. What do you say?
I say chakra, but I don't know.
I used to say chakra, but then Soraya was like very, no, this is chakra.
Really?
Because in India,
Bring me a tampon in my bag.
Yes, where's
yeah, I have one in my bag. Do you want one of mine? Like,
No, you get one of mine. They're like super organic.
that's what I was gonna, that's what I asked.
I love the idea of me speaking creates protection.
Yeah.
Because that's what it says. This card, it's like you speaking actually creates a vortex of protection around you instead of the opposite. And I love that.
Wow, that's powerful.
I love my card.
We should share that in the throat chakra next week.
Mm.
No, really, like,
It
I'm
doesn't
learning this
feel
for
like
my
it.
first time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a reason why we're learning it the week that we're about to teach throat chakra too. Speaking can create protection, because so often we don't speak because of fear,
of whatever judgment will,
Of danger, yeah.
of danger, right?
Yeah.
Because we teach about lies, and like the only reason why we ever tell a lie is because the truth feels too dangerous,
For
right?
protection, yeah.
But if you are speaking knowing speaking can create protection, I wonder if there's something there on like an energetic level.
Good morning. It snowed last night. See. Currently in 18 degrees Celsius, not Celsius, Fahrenheit. Oh gosh. Paisley's awake, Kinley's still sleeping. I think we're going to paint our nails, and then we're gonna do some of our Manifestation Babe course. So it should be a fun morning.
How it works and why it works as well. So conceptually, like, understand manifestation.
So the next tip that I want to share is practice vulnerable connection. Practice sharing vulnerable things about yourself. Honestly, I feel like this comes very easy in my friendships because a lot of my friendships have kind of been created in reverse, where we met in therapy groups or yoga therapy, but not all of them have. We've just created and allowed such a safe space to open up with each other. I would say that almost every single time me and my friends hang out, we do what we call check-ins, and we'll just ask each other like, hey, can I check in? Or like we'll start our friend hangout for that day and just say like, hey, let's start with check-ins. And it usually consists of like, how's everybody doing? Or where are you at with your business? Or maybe if you've been in a tough phase of your life, we'll be like, hey, check in with how you've been doing with this aspect of your life. So today is January 11th, so it's 1/1/1. And so today at 11:11, we actually paused and we meditated, and then we checked in with each other after just to see what we learned during the meditations. I'm not going to show Kinley's or Paisley's check-in just to honor their space, but I'll show some snippets of mine. Because we practice sharing such vulnerable information, it's become so much easier and easier to hold space for each other and to feel like we have people that we can talk to. I feel like so often we feel like we have to show up in this perfect way around other people, and with my friends, they see that I already am perfect with the yin and yang. Like, we are perfect beings because we experience full range of human emotions. We experience the pain, we experience the joy, and we get to hold each other in that. I need to check in.
Need to curl. I just had like a really powerful meditation. This would be like quite wow. Meditating because it just felt so real. And like I just feel so like when it comes to like my trip, I just feel like this is finally it. Like it's like a knowing, which like I've never felt this way before. Like I've always felt like I'm gonna try, but like there's just something about like right now in my life that just feels like this is the time like it's really gonna happen.
So I put together we tune in, together we attract those who need us, and we have the tools to serve them. This is our year we rise up together. Our intentions are potent and amplified. We help each other through this journey. We can always make more. I know.
We do need more butter.
And like I said, our consciousness is like the lens through which we view and experience our world. So as you can imagine, if you have a specific lens on, you know, you, that's me, each of us, and the entire human race.
Okay, so the next tip that I want to share is how within our friendship we so much more so support each other's growth than we are like competitive with each other. Stay on the phone. Pop out. And plop. My first thought is within our businesses, like we are very much within like such an abundant mindset that's like we know that if your business grows, inevitably that means my business is going to grow. Like there's no competition at all.
And I feel like there's every reason to be jealous of you guys and what you're doing and like the path you chose and the skills you have. But I can't imagine being jealous, like having that feeling towards you guys, but more of like just love and like I'm so happy this is what you're doing. Like, and I'm so grateful. Like it serves me in ways that I don't understand.
I also feel like we're all genuinely wanting to help people. And Tiff and I teach the same thing. We teach chakras. But the cool thing is like I actually feel the opposite. I'm so grateful you teach chakras because when you teach it, you teach different things and it resonates with different people or different stories. And I'm
That's
like,
true.
It is so nice to work with each other and like collaborate because we all reach different people.
The world all needs what we have to offer on individual levels. And so I'm like, I want you, I don't feel competitive with you because I'm like, no, I want you to go and thrive because the world needs Kinley.
Yes.
I need you to go and thrive because the world needs Paisley.
Like I want it, like for you guys.
Yeah.
I want you
Yeah.
to be successful.
Could you share more so on like the manifestation approach of like how actually being competitive can harm you?
If you're competitive, that means there's limited people in your that need you. There's limited resources. That is such a lack mindset. And saying like, oh, they are doing this wrong or they're doing this in a different way is also lack mindset. Being happy and excited for people tells your mind like, oh, like that's
In
not
an
lack.
abundance,
Like there's an abundance of this, therefore I can have that as well. So the moment we're jealous, the moment we're competitive, that stifles any progression.
I'm even thinking of like when people are jealous of how other people look. It's like you're only hurting everyone by hating them for having something that you want. Like it hurts you, but it also hurts them feeling like they need to be small.
We have such a powerful friendship.
Hurrah!
They're so pretty.
Okay, my last tip for you on how to build like a soul level support system, how to create amazing friendships like I've got is commit to getting together consistently, prioritizing consistent connection. So what we do is we seriously like pull out our calendars and we plan, so when do you guys want to get together next? We're gonna get together and go to like a coffee shop next week and continue to work through our course. Do you guys just want to stick with Wednesdays?
Yeah, I can do Wednesday.
When do you want to get together again for like this type of big getaway? I feel like the cabin is easy, but we'll always have other opportunities come up too.
We could plan for the cabin, and if we like have an idea,
let's do that.
Let's do the equinox.
Oh, we need
The spring one.
When's
It's
spring?
somewhere around Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica's coming up, so that's gonna play a role too.
I was just gonna say, when I got divorced, I remember when I was previously married, I pushed my friends away and hyper focused on my spouse. And when I got divorced, I made you guys as friends, and you guys were like my tribe, and I made a commitment to myself that no matter who I end up with or whatever happens, like my number one rule for myself is not to push away my tribe, because you guys remind me of like who I am.
I love that.
That's so sweet. It's true though, like I experienced that too. And you're about to know as a married lady. Okay. I just got home from my girls' trip and I am tired, but at the same time, I feel like with Kinley and Paisley, I just always come home feeling like I have such a full cup. I hope that you liked the tips that we shared with you on how to make friends, but so much more than that, like how to build soul level support systems. If you can think of any other like really great tips, can you add them to the comment section? Because you are so smart, and I'm sure that there were so many great tips that I missed out on. If you've watched this whole video and you're watching all the way up to this point, comment down below snowy sister circles. I'm curious to know who has stuck around. I love the ones who stick around. And if there's anything in particular that you're wanting me to share on my YouTube channel, let me know. I'm going to be talking a lot more about the types of things that I teach to my clients in the counseling centers that have helped them on their healing journeys. Obviously, the things that have helped me on my healing journey. Anything that you're interested in, comment it and we can continue to chat about it. But for now, you know where to find me, right here on YouTube if you want to subscribe, or I'll share my Instagram channels as well. Sounds good. All right. Is your mommy home? Hey, stick around.